Being meowed at by my cat. We have Selma here. Hi, Selma. And Ellie. Hey, Ellie. Hope you have an amazing live. I'm going to be on as a stay here. Not going to be on. I completely understand. Love you too, my friend. Thank you. Hey, Sniper. Greetings, beautiful souls. Hey, Michael. Michael, how you feeling? You got a live stream tomorrow, right? You up for it? Hey, Toy Pups. Nice seeing you over at Dolly's. Give me a second, guys. So I'm going to read my little prayer again. Hey, Coco. I'm going to read a couple stuff. What's up, Ray? This is really the theme of my life. As much as I'm capable of living by it, and I try every day. I try every live stream. Varying degrees of success. Good Pops. When we were talking the other day, I wanted to read this to you. I think it was today, actually. Because we were talking about mission statements. We were talking about doing what we do and stay on point. I am here only to be truly helpful. I am here to represent him who sent me. I do not have to worry about what to say or what to do because he who sent me will direct me. I am content to be wherever he wishes, knowing he goes there with me. I will be healed as I let him teach me to heal. Very important prayer for me. Let's see. Alex, I saw he was having a blast over there. He was still up and I still have Dolly running. Hey, Shelly. How are you? Hey, Yogi. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday to you. Tip Up says, well, my God, Yogi, that was perfect. I've read it for a long time. And then when I had David Hoffmeister up, one of the first of my guests, he offered it again. And then several other times it has come up. You know, of course, it's one of the most famous prayers in A Course in Miracles. But it's just very, very fitting. All right, let's dive back in. Let's catch up. So we're doing, a little 5-minute segments. If anyone wants to come up for 5 minutes, hang out and chat, talk about stuff. Ray says, love Toy Pups. Hey, how was your Halloween, Shelly? Toy Pup says, I mean possum. Hey, Sissy. Let's see. Dad, what is your opinion on pumping? Do you have a pump or a stroke? Do you ever edged yourself silly? I actually understood absolutely nothing of that statement, of that question. I'm thinking working out, right? Hey, Astat, how are you? Wanted to bring Fishing Ray's channel up. Fishing Ray, I need to apologize. I thought I was subscribed to you, and I was not. But I am now. I got all notifications. And what I'd like to do is mod you up, my friend. For those who are not subscribed to Ray, he's modded up. Make it easier for you guys. Ray, if you want to reach out to anyone, if we can help you in any way, my friend, let us know. Sissy says, Sniper, hey, guys, Goga is here. Toy Pups, would you like to do me a favor, if you're able to? Toy Pups, would you like to come up and sing happy birthday to Goga? Anyone else want to come up and sing happy birthday to Goga? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sing happy birthday while he's still here. And then, hey, Roland, how are you? God bless you too, my friend. And then if anyone else wants to come up, we're going to continue his celebration. He celebrated all day. You know what? Before I start singing, let me say, I don't know if there is a more beloved figure on YouTube than Goga. Everybody loves Goga, and there's a reason. Because, you know what? I've read that prayer. I'm here only to be truly helpful. I'm here to represent him, capital H, who sent me. That sums up Goga. Goga's only here to be truly helpful. And I'll tell you what, I would not have my channel the way it is. I would not have the subscribers that I have if it wasn't for Goga. My birthday wish, my birthday present for Goga is it's not going to be me singing a bad rendition of Happy Birthday, although I'm going to do that too. It's that I sincerely want him to know what a deep impact he's had on me, my channel, and so many others. With that, hey, 350. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Goga. Happy birthday to you. And anyone else is welcome to come up and sing him happy birthday. You're welcome, my friend. Sissy says, happy birthday to beloved Goga. Separate says, Thaddeus, try again, positive message. SS says, birthday blessings to Goga. Eric finally sang. I've been singing all the time. People are going to start saying, man, he finally stopped singing. What's up, Brandon? I wore this shirt just for you today, my friend. It is Palm Beach, right? Yes. Hey, Big Al. Happy birthday, people on Earth. It's Goga's birthday, Big Al. Toy Pups. Hey, Toy Pups. Can you come up and sing happy birthday for Goga? Goga says, Eric, I like how you changed the name. You know what? It was fitting. A different direction. I always still do burpees. I have for coming up on, I don't know how many days. I got it in my little online journal. But it's getting close to, it's over 1,300 days. It's over 14. I've done 1,406 days of burpees in a row. Not as many as I used to do. Mainly now I do it to warm up. I'll do 10 minutes on my off days. I'm mainly concentrating on kettlebells. But if you guys know me, if I do something, I'm going to do it every single day. I outgrew the basement. I'm still in the basement. Brandon says, yes, Palm Beach. That's awesome. I don't live in Palm Beach, but I work there. You know, I'm bringing up more Yogis and bringing up more Course in Miracles. Again, for me, Course in Miracles is just another path of yoga. So it was just time. Yes, growth. Absolutely, Goga. You're a huge part of that, a huge inspiration for it. One of the favorite people that I brought up since I've been doing the guest, having people tell their stories, and discussions. I always tell people when I reach out for them, when I reach out to them, that I'm not interviewing anyone. I just want a conversation with people that I love, people that I admire, people that I want to learn from. And Goga, you were all three of those. So it says expansion yoga with Goga. Absolutely. You too, Brandon. Have a wonderful night. It was good to get you in. We're going to sit for dinner. Have a good dinner, my friend. So what's new with you, Goga? Awesome celebration. I was in and out all day. Wanted to make sure that I was there to leave a little gift for you. Big Al, how are you, my friend? Shirley says, Yogi, I'm here, but I'm just working. Okay, so I'm trying my best to listen. That's okay, Shelly. I appreciate you just coming in and saying hi every once in a while. Yoga says, thanks, Eric. I'm honored and appreciate the blessings that the royal gather. Oh, you're welcome. Absolutely. As I mentioned, you were a big turning point for me. It's been a year, the last weekend in October, that Goga brought me up on his channel, had me as a guest. And he was so kind to come up, I guess about a month ago. Yeah, and that was one of my favorite conversations. And the fact that Goga led us in breath work was absolutely amazing. As breath work's one of my favorite things to do with everyone. To have that honor of Goga leading the way. So I was going to read something else that I read often. Now this is called The Final Analysis. It's also known as Mother Teresa's Prayer. But Mother Teresa didn't write it. She just loved it. It was written by Kent Keith. And I think about this with my channel. I think about it with your channel, whoever you are. Whatever you're building. Hey, Nino, how are you, my friend? Did I miss them songs? Just saying happy birthday. Hey, Star Glazing Production says Vinny D. Don't know what that means. Good, Michael. Michael, how are you? Yes, do it anyway. This is again for you, Toy Pups, and for anyone else who needs to hear it and didn't know that they needed to hear it. Are you building something? Do you feel like what you're building? Are you skeptical? Are you afraid that it's gonna not happen? That it's gonna fall apart? That someone's gonna take it away? Anyway, you'll get the understanding of it as we read. People are often unreasonable, illogical, and self-centered. Forgive them anyway. If you are kind, people may accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Be kind anyway. If you are successful, you will win some false friends and some true enemies. Succeed anyway. If you're honest and frank, people may cheat you. Be honest and frank anyway. What you spend years building, someone could destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good you do today will often be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world the best you have, and it may never be enough. Give the best you've got anyway. You see, in the final analysis, it is between you and God. It was never between you and them anyway. I've been reading that forever. I think Wayne Dyer had it in one of his books in the 90s, and I found it so meaningful. Who hasn't felt like, here's the thing, who hasn't here on YouTube, who's trying to build their channel, hasn't sort of felt on edge or had it's too much of a struggle or things could be destroyed overnight? Whatever. Remember, who's it about? It is not about them. It's never about them. Michael says we're getting better slowly but surely. I'm glad to hear that. Are you still going live tomorrow, Michael? I'm a star yogi. Are you? No. Nope. I am not. Thank you, Toy Pups. Sonda says, this is the day the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. Amen, my friend. It's okay anyway. It is okay anyway. What did I miss? Oh, Pippa says, yes, sir, you will eventually forgive yourself. I don't know if people know they can forgive themselves. I found out recently through several people that self-forgiveness for some people wasn't even a realization that they could not do that. They had to have someone else to forgive them. It wasn't about forgiving themselves. What's up, Mark? I'm with you, Yogi. Sir, just gotta finish listening to Prodigy's The Fat of the Land. And I don't think you need to be on that sound system. Last track playing Fuel My Fire. It's the worst cut. Wonder why they ended with the worst cut. Flip Up says, we love that prayer, Yogi. We're going to be us anyways. Absolutely. Hey, CC. You always miss CC, then poof, I am here. You do come in with a poof. It's like you're not there, not there, not there, and then poof, you're there. Sempre says, Mark, I was a friend of Liam. I live in the same town in Essex, in Braintree. It's okay, volume at human levels. Got you. Toy Pup says, I never knew forgiving yourself was a thing. I never even acknowledged that I would have to forgive myself. I always wanted to forgive others. That's why I wasn't healing. I needed to forgive myself. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well said, Toy Pups. Learning to forgive yourself was a great lesson that we learned in the last year. It's the reason we're finally be able to heal. It's a big lesson. And it's a continuous thing. We think it's one and done. We forgive as long as something pops up in order us to forgive. And we have buried so much, literally, so many thoughts, so many actions, so many uh, intentions that we have buried deep within us because we're unable to face it. We're so ashamed of some of the stuff that we've done or thought or considered at one point or another. Hey, Sue, how are you, my friend? So, what do we do with that guilt? Doesn't go away. We bury it deep and we think it's gone. The deeper you bury it, the better, right? Because you don't have to think about it. Of course, all that happens is that we project it, we throw it out on other people, we throw it out to the world. Guilt doesn't disappear unless it's acknowledged. That's the whole goal of yoga, becoming aware, bringing everything to the surface. But where yoga, everything changes through awareness, the process of meditation, breath work, postures, a wonderful, wonderful practice. It can take some time. Course in Miracles is the short path. It's direct. It's so instantaneous. Let me not say A Course in Miracles. The practice of true forgiveness is instantaneous. She says the scrub was really weird today. The video will be out tomorrow. I can't wait to see. Well, I'm a firm believer that Pennsylvania squirrels are weirder than other squirrels. Mark says, hi to team. Oh, and to sniper, that's cool. I spent a day with Keith at a festival. Colchester Essex Dogs. Sniper met Damien at a concert. My wife worked for that Emmy Records, and always had tickets to see at their artists VIP too. Nice. Hey Dino, how are you? Dino, have you been on any more dates lately? Mark says he used yesterday's breath of fire to try to sleep. These meds are killing me. So don't use breath of fire to try to sleep. Remember, there's 3 categories of breath: coffee breathing, which, as it implies, is to wake you up, to warm you up. It produces cortisol, adrenaline, and norepinephrine to get you up and going. Then you have water breathing, which is neutral. Everything mixes with water. If you need to be picked up a little bit, it will do it. If you need to come down a little bit, it will do it as well. That is nice, even breath. Breathing in for 4, exhaling for 4. Things along those lines. And then we have what you need: whiskey breathing. Hey, Noah. Jesus loves you too, my friend. Whiskey breathing is designed to slow the heart rate down, lower your blood pressure, and get you ready for sleep. It helps produce melatonin as well as serotonin. Says I'm doing good. It's been a long time. It has been a little bit. 4 dates in the last month. Same girl? Your ex-girlfriend? I hope she's not your ex-girlfriend any longer. Yes, breath of fire is great right before a workout. Mark, if you want me to cover a whiskey breathing breath, I'll do so with you. Just let me know. I find whiskey breathing works too, but not lately. Now, in whiskey breathing, you are almost, not always, but almost, breathing exclusively through the nose, in and out. And you are extending. Remember, with breath of fire, it's short breaths. With whiskey breathing, you're elongating the exhalation. The longer, the better. You definitely want to work with a ratio. So if I breathe in for 4, I want to breathe out for 8. If I can manage to do it for 12, hey, even better. You can breathe in for 6, out for 12. I like 4 and 12 if I really, really need to calm down. Being attacked by fruit flies. Tina says, funny story about that. We got back together, but she broke up with me again. This time she told me her reason instead of just leaving me. Out of the blue, she said she needs to find herself out. I have heard similar. I figured that's what you meant. 196 proof. That has a, no pun intended, a limited shelf life. Well, maybe the pun was intended. You never get real good sleep with alcohol. It might help you fall asleep, but it's not deep. You don't feel rested. Just puts you further in a sleep deficit. Let me know when you're ready, Mr. Something Else. We're going to do a very simple breath. Breathing in through the nose for 4, breathing out through the nose for a count of 8. To slow the breath down. This can be difficult for people. You want to use what's called the Ujjayi. Ujjayi breath translates to victorious breath, which also means, but it's also more commonly known as the ocean's breath, because it's like you're breathing to the sound of the ocean. Hey, Lucy. I demonstrated this the other night. It's like you're very gently snoring. Scan results say the cirrhosis is too far advanced. Got results on Friday. What are the suggestions, Mark? Tina says, which I understand, so I'll give her as much time as she needs. But if she gets with someone else for her to find herself, I don't think I'm going to go through the trouble of getting with her again. I can understand that. Hey, Diane. So in order to utilize the ocean's breath, again, it's like you're imitating someone snoring, or there's a mini Darth Vader in your throat. Remember how Darth Vader breathed? That little. The way I teach it is it's as if you're fogging up a bathroom mirror, which we've all done, right? You hold up a mirror. My cat did not like that. But now let's do that same thing, that same sound, but with the mouth shut. Still got the mirror up. Very same sound. Now I'm going to do the same thing as I breathe in as well. Hopefully you can hear this. So I'm going to breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. This is very important to do because it's very soothing, calms us down, can actually become very meditative, but it also massages the vagal nerve. The vagal nerve is one of the largest nerves of the body, and its responsibility is to bring us from that fight or flight, that I'm not ready for bed, that I can't calm down, all the way down to that rest and digest, from the parasympathetic state to the parasympathetic state. Part of a sleep hygiene. Yes, vibrating. Exactly. It's a very light constriction. Lisa says, slow to miss is something else. Hey, by the way, Dino, I think you're very wise with the decision that you made. So whoever wants to do breath work, let me know. Hey, Runner Boy. Runner Boy says, I'm getting on his nerves. I'm getting on your nerves. How long have I known you? And I'm just now getting on your nerves? You're telling me I wasn't getting on your nerves a year ago? I know you better than that, Runner Boy. I've always gotten on your nerves. It's my job. So, Mark, you think you got that sound? Another important thing about doing that breath. Hey, Lady Sky. Dan says, what do you do on this channel? A little bit of dancing, soft shoe routine, tap dancing. I do some mime performances as well. Usually the man in the box, man walking across the wind. Let's see. I play the xylophone. Really about it, to be honest with you. Oh, we do some breath work. Warner Boy's laughing. So, Mark, let me know if you got that part. Hey, Lady Sky, we're going to do some breath work in a minute. Simpa says, unconditional love, sharing, and energy, Diane. And the mime. Don't forget the mime. I'm doing good, Lady Sky. Sniper sums it up perfectly. I'm just a guy up here talking. The real action takes place in the chat. This is when everyone gets that opportunity. You guys say Zogi line dancing. This is got at sea. Let's see. Mark says, say what, boy, I got a fix for that. Yeah, both the nose one and the Darth Vader on. I got to name my younger Vader. His grandparents were devastated. It's a good name. Sissy is ready. How about you, Mark? Understood, Lucy. So what we do, again, that Ocean's breath, the Vader breath, Darth Vader breath, is also good for slowing the breath down. Without using that breath, it's really hard to breathe in for 4. Without it, it's also very hard to extend the breath for a count of 8. But when we utilize it, you listen. Count of 10. And that was with like a half breath. Dino says, check his last message. I'm thinking about this more rationally than last time. Last time you had your heart broken. Now at least you got a sense of closure. I don't want to be in one of those relationships where they're constantly breaking up and come back together. It would just waste time. It would. It would. Mark says, how about me? A scared man. I don't want to let them cut me up again. I told you all that stuff. You did. You did. I understand completely. I understand. So what are the options? Did they give you options? All right, guys, we're gonna do that breath work real quick. Breathing in for 4, using the Ocean's breath. Breathing out for 8. We'll see how many rounds we do. Whenever you start breath work, don't just dive right in. Sit down, put your attention on the nose. Breathing in, breathing out. Don't worry about anything else. Just notice the breath coming in through the nose, coming out through the nose. Hey, Buddha. In through the nose, out through the nose. I'm good, my friend. Then let the attention sink down to the belly. And notice that when you breathe in through the nose, the belly automatically expands. And as you exhale through the nose, the belly automatically rises back. This becomes a meditation on itself. Watching the breath, feeling the belly. Watching the breath, feeling the belly. As we breathe in through the nose, enter that very easy ocean sound. Don't worry about how deep the breath is. Just use that ha. Just a few breaths. On this next breath, let's breathe in for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In through the nose for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale through the nose for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Our last breath together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Exhale for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And relax. Let the breath go back to its normal rhythm. If you want, you can continue a few breaths just with that ocean's breath again. Attention back on the belly. Breathing in and breathing. Completely relaxed. And when you're ready, open your eyes. See you back in the chat. Hey, Buddha. I put you up as a featured channel on my community page. When you said last night that you are doing YouTube full time, I immediately thought, I just want to do everything I can to support you, because I know what a big step that is. I'm doing it myself. You got to hustle without hustling, if that makes sense. For me, I'm doing my best to surrender, realizing where the source of everything comes from. Hey, Lady Sky, have you looked into the PayPal yet? We'll always do breath work with you, Lady Sky. I understand your trouble. By the way, our friend Lucy is also YouTube's full-time for her, full-time gig. That's why she puts so much into her channel. Buddha says, yes, I am, sir, and thank you very much. I'm truly grateful for all you do and have done. Absolutely, Buddha. I'll be honest with you. It's an honor. It's an honor for me. I love your message. I love what you do. I love how you help everyone. Just so much unlimited support for the people that you care for. So yeah, you got it. Always. DC says, yes, I've been working so hard in here, sharing so many live streams out. Yep. I notice. Not only do I notice, it inspires me, Lucy. Tina says, also, I have some great news. I'm finally employed. Well, awesome. That's also the reason I haven't been here many streams. I understand. Hey, how are you feeling? How's your health? Hey, Ahmed. Hello, guys. How are y'all? Doing good, my friend. How are you? Buddha says, namaste. Namaste to you, my friend. Chakran Janan. Did I say that right? Buddha offers a greeting. Hey, Duncan. Duncan says, am I right in saying SNAP benefits will be back now? Food stamps, I heard judge ruled the payment must be paid. I did say something about that, but I didn't follow up with it. I hope so. Lady Sky says hi to Duncan. Hey, Duncan, thank you for the comments on my squat depth. You know what? I haven't watched any of my workout videos back. I should, because kettlebell sport is all about technique. My technique's not great. I need to work on it. That's worth a hey, can anyone confirm that 100%? And then we will ring the bell 3 times. Excellent suggestion, Sapper. This guy says, day 33, a government shutdown, ongoing shutdown, Yogi. Politics. That's what it is, politics. Politics is meant to serve, but it no longer does that. The people it supposedly serves are pawns. I don't talk politics often. Now, we did talk a little bit with Emily. Tuesday, we're going to have a guest, and politics will probably come up. New York Times bestselling author James Twyman is going to be up, and we're going to talk about depolarizing. So, obviously, the most polarizing aspect in the world, any aspect of the world, any part of the world, politics, right? It has seeped into every aspect of our life. Pick a side, which is why on YouTube, I've done my utmost best not to pick a side. I also believe the Trump administration is appealing it. Feed people. This is my politics. Feed people. House people. Feed people. Repeat. He just said to stop due to me being a reckless fighter. He got hit on the head a lot and was close to getting CTE. Well, so my doctor advised me to stop, but she said I can do it again as long as I don't spar. Oh, Dino says I'm doing pretty good. I haven't had any heart scouts good in a while. Also picked up boxing again. I used to do it, but stopped for a little while. Back at the start of the year. That's awesome. And I'm glad you're not going to get hit in the head. Two federal judges have ordered the administration to use contingency funds to make the at least partial SNAP payments, with the administration having until Monday to comply. Yep, I agree. The American government should be embarrassed neglecting its citizens like that. I agree. Rudy says a federal judge in Rhode Island clarified the next step for the Trump administration to continue funding the Supplement Nutritional Assistance Program, or SNAP, after officials raised concerns that using emergency funds to pay for the program would be exceedingly difficult, highly disruptive, and delayed. What's the point in having emergency funds when an emergency hits, they're not employed? Doesn't that point out a problem then, that there was a problem with the emergency funds to begin with? So let's fix them. Thanks for the hi, Ahmed. Coco says food should be free. Those who are hungry should be fed. We could ask, what would Jesus do? He'd feed, right? We could ask, what would Buddha do? He would feed. We could ask, what would Allah do? He would feed. Mark says the American people should be embarrassed. Zipper says, Emor, take a seat, wait on the naughty step. I didn't see. Thank you, Sniper. Dino says, yeah, but I can only do light workouts. That's okay. You're still healing, You're not yet 100%. You can start working out in December. Buddha says they just have new rules. Duncan says, is he back better now performing squats than it was doing burpees? It is. My back is much better. I still do burpees every day. I either do them as a warm up before my kettlebells, or I do them on their own on my in between days. I'm still working out every day. I don't do a ton of them anymore. It would hinder my recovery with the kettlebells, especially as the bells get heavier. It would also hinder the recovery doing heavier squats. Not that I squat heavy, but it is heavier squats. Mark says, hey, Yogi, chat, nurse is here to change dressing. Shoot me full of Novocaine. Jesus sells 8 balls and eats Soleil. Let's see. Hey, Jamie. Jamie, how are you? Early January, so either by Christmas or New Year's. I'm glad. I'm glad. I know you must have missed it. Mark says, appreciate all you love from New Zealand. You're welcome, my friend. Buddha says allotments are suspended until sufficient federal funding is provided. Additionally, federal judge may intervene to require the government to fund SNAP program, but immediate assistance is uncertain. For those relying on those benefits, the situation process significant challenges as nearly 42 million Americans are at risk of losing food assistance. CBS News. Thank you, Buddha. I've heard some derogatory comments from senators, congressmen, and even the president that these are inner city people who should be getting jobs. Hungry person is a hungry person. Tina says, well, I can do boxing training right now, but only the basics like hitting the bag and light footwork exercise, but not something intense. But I can do weightlifting in the gym right now, which is my usual. Good. It's just good to be doing something again, I bet, right? Buddha says, looks like because they changed the rules, if you don't get SSI and are unable to work or do work part time and have a certain income household, they will cut your funding. If you are able to do work or do work part time. Evan, wake up tomorrow morning, put your shoes on, and go out. Make it a non negotiable. As soon as you hear a little voice in your head saying, I'll do it later, or I'll run twice as far tomorrow, or I just don't want to do it, put your shoes on, head outside, and get it done before you do anything else. Well, go to the bathroom, then get out and do it. But until they rule, a federal judge stepped up. Where'd that go? And told them to give them funds, emergency funds. That's all it says. But yes, I got my EBT. I'm glad you got it. Lady Sky, I hope you get yours. Tina says it's just so I can lose some of the weight that I packed on since I stopped training. But I do, so essentially I can raise my blood pressure, which would probably be a strain on my heart. Yep, just keep it easy. Duncan says, I have changed the access format to my 28 day workout plans. Access to all my plans is now via my members area. If anyone would like to try one or two, let me know. Guys, Duncan Walsh. Did you change your name again, Duncan? Nope, you're still the $1 billion syndrome. if you look at, hey, Duncan, could you have a program for a young man who is uh, rehabbing? He can't raise his blood pressure much, doesn't want to put a strain in his heart. Would you have some body weight stuff that might be helpful for him? Hey, Dino, Duncan is a master trainer. He was a professional athlete. He has trained a lot of people. He has worked with top athletes. I mean, top athletes. Uh, but he also knows how to design a program for whatever your needs are. Oh, you can't do weightlifting. Gotcha. Buddha says yes, because since 2021, people have quit because they're making more getting unemployment, and you can't get EBT because of that. But I don't pay mind to that because my father, he lost his job, had liver cancer. They gave him 20 months, and my father told them where to shove it. Oh, 20 a month. They said my mother made enough to see the household, for the household. Who are the people who get to make their decisions if you have enough or you don't have enough? Again, just feed people. Peter says since weightlifting increases my heart rate, so the blood can get to the muscles, that's so I can't do weightlifting. Gotcha. Evan says, yeah, man, you're right. We negotiate ourselves out of going running or doing burpees or lifting weights. We put it off. And we put it off. Same with meditation. It's okay, Dino. Buddha says, so I was there for my dad. Efsat says, that little voice saying I'll do it later is a good friend of mine. You need to unfriend it. You're welcome, Buddha. Only thing matters to me is I get my SSI, and I got that. I meant EMT is the 5th. Oh, got you. So I got to ask my mom on the 5th if it's good. As far as I know, they sent me a letter in late October saying I got benefits. Buddha says, Duncan, thank you. I follow your video, Navy SEAL, sir. Duncan, when are you going to be 60? Hey, are you going to try to get 150 Navy SEALs at the age of 60? Tina says, thanks for asking for me, Yogi. And yeah, just something to get me active again without raising my heart rate. Duncan said he would need to know more specifics. Hey, Dino, why don't you subscribe to Duncan? You can ask him here, but he might be able to give you more information on his channel. Toy Pup says, hi to Duncan. Oops, I got to take my supplement. Duncan says, Buddha, these plans are based around the high intensity circuits in Timeline 2. They are military style burpees, but the circuits involve legs more as well as upper body. Duncan says, Toy Pups. Last couple of days, I've been doing Tabata burpees. Tabata burpees work best with 4 counts because you can do them faster. Stefan says, Buddha, they are too busy money laundering in the Russian Ukraine and making everlasting peace. We need to throw every single last one of them out. I would say put in new people, but man, Sniper, do you believe that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely? There's a reason why the Tao says the best leaders are those that don't even know are being led. Buddha says, shaking my head, that's why I don't pay no mind to the news or that nonsense. Duncan says, I heard Ukraine just hit a huge oil refinery. Tina says, sure, I don't mind talking about it. So my heart rate beat at a lower rate than average. Currently, my average is about 56 beats per minute. And my heart rate increases, I can have a heart attack. Did they give you a safe range to work within? Hey, Danny. Danny, I just did, like 1 second ago. Thank you so much. Zipper says the corruptible snowball effect. Buddha says, I put my mind to destiny and meditation, and the whole system is corrupt. I know from being in it lawfully, and then after when I went to the other side. Buddha says true. Buddha's going to be in the background, walking destiny. Thank you, Buddha. So, my guest on Tuesday has been called the Peace Troubadour. He has performed musically in war zones across the world, some of the worst and most violent situations. He has shown up to spread a message of peace. He models his life after St. Francis. He is a Franciscan monk, as well as a Episcopal priest. He is a New York Times bestselling author. His newest book is how to depolarize families, friendships, communities, countries, politics. He's going to be up talking about this on Tuesday. Hardly ever ask anyone to share things out. If you guys could share this one out, I'd love to get a lot of people to hear James. I have had some best-selling authors up here before. James Plath, best-selling author on Amazon. Alan, best-selling author with his book. This is the first New York Times best-selling author.
Namaste, namaste, namaste to one and all, to each and every one, especially to the yogi. Namaste to you, my friend.
I thought you were going to challenge Sniper to a game here.
Oh no, I'm just saying everyone can be a winner. You know what I mean? And this thing that's happening, in the world, we're all winners.
We are.
So, Yogi, I just wanted to piggyback off of your message that you started off with, which was to just be. So I wanted to come up here and just be Toy Pops, if that's okay.
Sure, of course, always.
I love you guys. You guys are so amazing. Thanks for having me, Yogi.
You're welcome.
And I've already shared out the live stream for on Tuesday. And so I would like to ask everyone if you can share that live stream. Yogi has it posted already as an up and coming. All you guys got to do is just share it out and tag your friends. Ask everyone not to miss it because Yogi doesn't get excited about much things, but he's really excited about this guest. And I think it's a pretty big deal. And we need to support the Yogi and what the Yogi needs. And he just needs us to share that one live stream out. So I would hope everyone would be, if you can tag the Yogi with, like, if you just share it and it'll ask you to write something, if you just do the @ at just a Yogi, then Yogi will be able to see that who's shared his live stream. It's a great feedback for him as well.
Thank you. Hey, do you know who I learned that from? How to set up a live stream in advance?
The YouTube guru, which is moi,
Yep.
I take credit. Yes. Thank you, Yogi. I love to teach.
You do love to teach, and you're a very good teacher. And you do so so kindly and givingly. And you never ask for anything in return.
Except likes and super chats. That's it, guys. Smash the like button and super chat up the place.
You do, but for you on your channel, when you do that, you're not asking for super chats really for the money. Uh,
No.
you're asking to uh, just sort of a celebration of being alive type of thing, you know?
Yeah, and I like when I make my page look pretty.
Right.
Then it's like a memory for me. Like every page is a memory. And then those little super chats, it could just be one or two sometimes, you know what I mean? But it's that one little reminder that I needed that I'm on the right path, like I'm doing the right thing. And some days I need that more than others, believe it or not. Everybody's different and it takes like you hear differently, you see differently, you come across differently. And for me, it's like I always say that, like, I just want to see likes, and just like maybe one person show me that I'm I'm worth it or something. Right now, that's just what I need. I just need to
Yep.
know that I'm worth something. And it's like that's how I see it. It sounds really like but that's how it just I it's things can be right there in front of my face and someone could be saying I love you and I don't hear it. But like they'll do something like just like Buddha does it all the time for me and she'll just come and she doesn't have to do that. She doesn't have to. I picture her on the other end. And I'm like, what the heck, girl? You're just busting your balls for me, And like
Yep.
I'll give her a super chat sticker because I'm like, you didn't have to do that. It's a gesture. It's like that one act of kindness. And everybody's way is different. And all the yogi wants is for us to share a live stream. Just come in and share something with him that he can like help somebody with. That's all the yogi is. His day is not good if he hasn't helped someone. He loves helping people. And I feel like, you know, we should show more love to the yogish, more support in the way that he wants it, in the way that he can acknowledge it. And he doesn't ask for likes, he doesn't ask for super chats, but guess what? This is how he makes a living, you know? This is how he wants to be successful. Let's help him to be successful, guys. All it takes is one little super chat. A little super chat goes a long way with YouTube because it's not just the super chat. It makes YouTube acknowledge him in many different ways. And he gets lots of other opportunities if he has an amazing live stream like that. It does lots of other things besides monetary,
True. You
right?
know, been talking to Buddha, who is doing YouTube as she's full time. That's her income as well. And I was thinking how much respect, how much courage it takes to say that you want to do something creative, that you want to be outside of the box a bit and not just get that regular job. You want to do something that makes your heart sing a little bit. Um, I was inspired by Anything's Possible, but Bob, who
Mm,
had a regular 9 to 5. I think he had some type of corporate job, if I'm not an office job, if I'm not mistaken. But he was miserable.
mm-hmm,
He wanted to fish,
mm-hmm,
and he thought, "Can I make my living with a fishing channel?" Hey, Skeeter.
mm.
Speaking of the
Hi.
speaking of the fishing community,
Yeah.
one of the greats, Skeeter.
Yes, he's amazing. Mr. Skeeter. How's Mr. Skeeter doing? How's Mr. Skeeter? Where's Mr. Skeeter? There's Skeeter and Mrs. Skeeter. You know that, Yogi?
I do know it. I know Mrs. Skeeter. She
Mrs.
is
Skeeter.
Mrs. Skeeter is very, very kind. And did you know that Skeeter now has a kayak?
Oh, Mr. Skeeter underscore 72. Oh my God, 100. What was that? I didn't see it, but it was gems.
Yep.
Yes,
Thank you, Skeeter.
Skeeter. Shout out to Skeeter. W's for Skeeter, guys. Spam W in the chat for Skeeter underscore 72. Oh no.
Yep. Sorry to hear that, Skeeter.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Skeeter. We're sending lots of love, lots of prayers. Everybody, prayers for Mrs. Skeeter, who's not feeling very well. Everybody, put her in your prayers, put her in your thoughts.
Hey, let's ring the bell 3 times for Mrs. Skeeter.
Yes,
Thank you, Skeeter.
Skeeter.
Prayers for Mrs. Skeeter.
Skeeta! Yogi was so demure in the middle, you know what I mean? Because we love her. She's amazing.
Thank you, Sniper.
We
Skeeter,
love you, Skeeter.
how's the kayak?
More floating hearts! Let it rain some gems on the Yogi. Oh my God, I'm going to sing you guys a song. Or maybe Yogi should sing a song. Guys, super chat if you want to hear the Yogi sing. Rihanna, Umbrella. If you guys want to.
I might need to practice that again. It's been a while.
No, you're good at it. If you guys want to hear the Yogi sing, Under My Umbrella, la, la. Guys, he does it better than Rihanna. I'm not even joking.
But
Not
I think I would
country,
need to,
not like though he sings Rihanna.
I think I would need to practice.
You wouldn't. Super chat, guys. That's the only way to
Because
get him to do it often.
I had to sing it differently than
I'm
she,
so
of course,
bad.
than she does. I had to
Yeah.
make it my own, and I don't remember exactly how it went.
You did it good. I have it recorded, by the way. BTW, I have the recording of it.
You don't really, do you?
I do.
Oh, I sent it to you, didn't I?
Yeah, you were practicing. And I was like, yeah, you got this.
Oh man, I got to remember never to do that again. Ray,
Oh my
friend, how are you?
God. That's so funny. You were really good. That's why I remember you were really good at. If you guys, I'm telling you, Under My Umbrella, Yogi, you just got to do a super chat and write Under My Umbrella in there. You know, they love you, so they might not. You know.
Danny thinks I need to steal your cat.
I don't think the Yogi saw our cat yet. I don't know. I don't think he saw the cat yet. Our cat's really cute. It's a white cat. It's been keeping me company because I miss my puppies a lot.
Sniper said that Umbrella song was almost copyright strike. It was so good, Eric.
He
Too much
sounded
pressure.
better than Rihanna. That's why he didn't get copyright. He was way better than Rihanna. It was too funny.
Too much pressure now. I don't know if I could ever sing it again.
I bet you a super chat, you'd be like, I know that song. I remember how it goes.
Hey,
I have a song for you guys today, though.
I have a song for you. Not for me to sing, but for you to try sometime. And maybe I'll
Okay.
try it sometime too.
What is
Speaking
it?
of Rihanna, Stevie Nicks, Fleetwood Mac song, Rihanna. I think you would do an awesome version of it about that. It's about a
What?
witch.
What song is it?
Fleetwood Mac, Rihanna.
Oh, there's a song named Rihanna by Fleetwood Mac.
Yep.
I like Fleetwood Mac.
And you would do it awesome. It's about a witch. An old Welsh witch.
He's so mean to me. Do you guys see this?
Well, no, but the reason you would do it so well
He's like,
is
you look like a witch. You're probably a witch.
you got
You
that
know what I mean?
that witchy feel, and that's a compliment. That's a compliment. You make things happen.
So mean to me. I'm trying to show the Lord Yogi so much love, and he's like, you
I
look
just
like a
paid you a
witch.
huge
You're like
compliment
probably a witch.
that you could sing a witch song by Stevie Nicks because you have that soul, you have that earthiness to you.
I'm gonna forgive him and say Halloween was right around the corner, and that's why he got the vibe of witchness. Because I don't know where like Fleetwood Mac and witch comes together. Did she look like a witch in the video? Was she like pretending to be a witch? Like, where did the witch part come into it?
I'm gonna send you a video.
Like, I feel like he's like being mean to me, you know, and I'm like, ha ha.
Have I ever been mean to you?
No, but I feel like you're starting right now.
You'll
Because of the
know.
Rihanna and umbrella thing, you know, like, guys, super chat, we can do this. Come on, guys. One super chat, let's just make him sing. Look what he's calling me, a witch and everything. Come on, guys. I know this is his live stream and everything, but I'm just saying. Gosh. You guys are amazing.
I'm going to send this to you.
Squirrel
You're gonna be
Sniper's like,
amazed.
my wife looks like the witch, Samantha Stevens. That must be a good witch or something, because your wife must, like, well, she puts up with you, Sniper, so it's probably. Are you calling your wife a witch-looking person? Sniper's like, he's like, why did you read that out loud? She was listening. Now I'm in the doghouse. Yeah, everybody's a winner, guys. Everybody's a winner. Yogi, can I sing my song? It's an amazing song.
Yep. Let me read a comment real quick. By the way, ladies, excuse me. Lady Sky loves tic-tac-toe game. Tina says, "Did Duncan see my comment?" I don't think he did, but I'll make sure. I'll run that by him when I talk to him next. All right, what do you got for us?
Okay, there's a commotion happening behind me, but if you guys can ignore it and just pay attention, ignore what is happening in the behind of me and just pay attention to my voice, guys. You have to name the song and you have to name the artist. This one's easy, guys. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the collar on my favorite winter coat. This wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids in the street and not enough to eat. Who am I to be blind? Pretending not to see their needs. A summer's disregard. A broken bottle top and a one-man soul. They follow each other on the wind, you know, 'cause they got nowhere to go. That's why I want you to know I'm starting with the girl in the mirror. And I'm asking her to change her ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make the world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Change, change, change. I've been a victim of a selfish kind of love. It's time that I realize there are some with no home, not a nickel too low. Could it really be me pretending that they're not alone? A willow deeply scarred, somebody's broken heart, and a washed out dream, a washed out dream. They know the pattern of the wind, you see, 'cause they got no place to be. That's why I'm starting with me. I'm starting with the girl in the mirror. Who? I'm asking her to change her ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make this world a better place, take a look at yourself and make a change. Change, change, change. I'm starting with the girl in the mirror. And I'm asking her to change her ways. And no message could have been any clearer. If you want to make this world a better place, take a look at yourself and make that change, 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 change. I killed my vocals for that one, guys, because you know how I do it. And I didn't laugh after that one because seriously, we all need to take a look in the mirror. And if there's one little thing you can tweak about yourself, now's the time to do it. If you needed to hear this, now's the time to do it. Michael Jackson said it a long time ago.
Yep.
Because he was pretty smart and he knew what he was talking about. It doesn't start anywhere else. It doesn't start picking sides. It doesn't start by pointing fingers. It starts with you looking within and making one little tweak. That was my message for today because I'm Toy Pups, and that's how I do it. Mhm. From piggybacking off of your message earlier, Yogi.
I appreciate that.
I got inspired by that song and I was like, we can all make a change. Like this world needs changing, you know what I mean? And we're looking elsewhere like that needs to change or that needs to change or that needs to change. But guess what? We need to change. We can all improve, guys, in one little way. I know like none of us are perfect. If there's a little thing you can tweak, let's start. And that was my 5 minutes. Thanks for having me, Yogi.
Always.
You're amazing. Namaste. Guys, don't forget to super chat. Don't forget to let it rain gems on the Yogi. This is what he does for a living, guys. Love you guys. Namaste.
Thank you, Toy Pups. Our good friend Toy Pups. Always helpful. Always working for other people. Duncan, Duncan, Stitch is here and is saying hi too. She wants to know how you are. And Dino, do you see Duncan's reply? Heart rate monitor, excellent suggestion. I would check with your doctor and see if they have a heart rate range that they think is safe for you to work within. 30-second efforts, deep air squats, push-ups, lunges, but have a lot of rest between exercises, say 2 minutes. That way heart rate won't get high, but you won't work muscle. Hey, Duncan, you ever do Tabata stuff? Duncan says, Stitch, how's things? Stephen says, Duncan, would you recommend swimming? What about rucking? Tina says, thanks so much, Duncan. Guys, if you want a tailored routine, head over to Duncan's site, Billion Dollar Syndrome. Make sure that you go over there anyway. Subscribe to Duncan. Don't push for max reps, Dino. 35 likes. Let's get to 50. I don't think we'll have time. I'm going to head off in about 4 minutes. Get some sleep. Swimming is good. Weight bearing is better, though. Dina says, I have heart rate monitor, so it shouldn't be an issue. Do you have an idea in mind what you think your safe range is? What would be the upper limit of where you would want to go? Gotcha. Not going to overexert myself. Just going to do something to warm up my body, back up, get used to handling my body weight. Hi, Corey. Corey, how are you? Use the first session as an experiment to see how your body reacts. Of course, it's feeling a bit right now. What's going on, my friend? Sniper is lining up the ants. That means it's almost time to go. You're in my thoughts, my friend. Hey, Duncan, if you want to see some awesome nature, specifically birds, make sure you subscribe to our friend Cora. He just says, I haven't, no clue, but I can check with my doctor Let's see what she says. Duncan says, nothing too hard the first session. Cora says, just having relationship issues. Been there, my friend. I have been there. But I'm not there right now. I'm very happy right now. Duncan says, combined with walking at pace, recommended by a doctor. I am a firm believer that walking can fix just about anything. Of course, says, I'm not just getting along. I'm just not getting along. How long has this been going on, Cora? Oh, whoa, Cora. You can never cause anyone to get mad at you. If someone gets mad, it's entirely on them. I do not want to see you blame yourself, my friend. I do the same thing. I have done the same thing. But how come it's never, how come we never think the other person could be more patient? The other person could be more understanding. We always put it on ourselves. Have you been checked for ADHD? Hey, Seagull Hawks, how are you? I'm from Toy Pups channel. She sent me over. Nice. Is Toy Pups, did she hit her live stream? Thank you, Seagull. I appreciate that. Well, the worst that can happen, Cora, is that you are diagnosed with ADHD, and then you get the help to help you deal with it better. And that helps everyone. Duncan says, hey, our new study shows that 1 minute of hard exercise, let's say burpees with a jump hard for 1 minute, is equivalent to how many minutes of walking? It's a good question. Hey, Josh, it's me, Josh. Are we talking edits? Are we talking about Josh in my basement, Josh? Cora, I'll share whatever you're comfortable sharing. Always here to listen. I'm going to say 3 miles, Duncan. Environment says, how many relationships are built on anxiety? Probably too many. It's basement, Josh. You escaped the basement and changed your name. What's going on, Josh? Man, it's good to see you. Josh is still there, still in the basement. Man, it's really good to see you, Josh. One of my all-time favorite people. Josh has been hiding out in my basement, demanding people bring him fast food. I miss you too, my friend. Toy Pups misses you. Toy Pups asked about you. Duncan says, no problem, Dino. Always, Cora, always. If you ever want to email me, my email's in my channel description. 53 minutes. So, Duncan, I've been doing Tabata burpees, 4 counts. Josh said the in and out went out in there. Yeah, stupid basement. You're welcome, Cora. I'm always, sometimes it's good just to vent, Sometimes it's good just to get things out. And I'm happy to be that. Happy to be that person. He says, I also heard this quote. Think I should share if you don't like the reality you've been forced into. Ignore it. Smash it with your fist and use pieces to make a new one. Kazuma Tadaka. Interesting. Cora says, do you have any tips on emotional regulation? I do. The breath work that we do helps immensely because it slows things down. Same with mindfulness meditation. Is back. Duncan was asking about you, Sitch. Josh says, so I have stronger in there. Oh, gotcha. So breath work on a regular basis, not just when you feel like you need it. With emotional regulation, with anger, all of it. The breath work, meditation. Meditation, the first thing that happens when you start to meditate is you think, I can't meditate. I have too many thoughts. Perfect. That means you're meditating correctly. Duncan's spelling got worse, or Josh's spelling got worse. Have you picked up any new languages? Of course, it says, when I'm overwhelmed by my emotions, I walk away. You can understand that. Remember, emotions are based upon thoughts. So when we meditate, again, the first thing people do is they say it's impossible to meditate. I have too many thoughts. Meditation isn't about getting rid of your thoughts. It's about being aware of your thoughts. Because when you are aware, now everything begins to change. Everything begins to change when you are aware. Not just that I'm thinking, what I'm thinking. When you are emotional, when you're angry, you are having thoughts that are based in anger. When you are aware of your thoughts, now you can take a beat, you can do some breath work, and you can choose other thoughts. That's emotional regulation. Here's one thing I know for sure, Core, is when we get mad easily, when we cry easily, we think it's our fault. We blame ourselves. I shouldn't be this way. Core, have you ever considered that you're very sensitive and you feel life very, very deeply? And that in an environment that we find ourselves in sometimes, the only logical response is to cry. Have you ever considered that it's okay to cry? That what you feel, even the anger, is okay. Now, what we can do is change that anger, the expression of it, into something more caring to yourself and to others. And avoiding saying something will come through hints and irritation. Duncan's given some excellent advice. Oh, you're not banned by Tabata? So, what would you recommend in place? Sniper says, Cora Bird, you are very thoughtful. It's all connected. Loving message from Sniper. Just know it's okay. Absolutely. So it's okay to feel deeply. It's okay to be exactly who you are. We think when we have these things happening that we're broken and that uh, our brokenness becomes a burden on other people. It's our fault. It's my fault that this person got mad because I shouldn't be this, so I shouldn't be that. What if it wasn't anyone's fault? It's okay. Feel what you feel. You want to feel what you feel. Now we work on a little mindfulness so that you can express it in a way that is most helpful for you. And we can do that. We can do that. Here's the thing with doing breath work on a regular basis. A lot of people do breath work when they feel like they need it. and that's awesome. But if you do it before you need it on a regular basis, it calms the central nervous system down. It keeps you in that parasympathetic state so that you're even keeled. Of course, says Yogi, thank you. You've called me. You're welcome, Cora, my friend. We're here for you. All of us. Every single one of us here. And Cora, with you being calmed, I'm going to go to bed. All of the above, Duncan. Cora says, does anyone else relate to me? I think probably many of us do at one time or another. I have certainly felt broken. I blame myself for the end of every single relationship that I had. I blamed myself for everything that's ever happened. Everything that's ever happened in the world. Name it. Thank you, Eric Lapointe. Another great live from love. I hope she saw that. I know she's probably doing her live stream. I'm going to let her know. Boy, she will appreciate that so much coming from you. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much, my friend. So I do intervals with the kettlebells. As you've probably seen on my long cycle, 1 interview session a week. I've been doing 4-count burpees Tabata. 4 counts work best because I can do them fast. But I could change it. I don't need to do Tabata. I could do 30 on. Would you recommend 30 on, 30 off, 30 on, 1 off? Fireman says, Buddha says life is suffering. Yeah, originally he said dukkha in the Pali language, which has been mistranslated into suffering. It actually means inherently unsatisfying. And he told us why life is suffering. And then he told us that it doesn't have to be that way. You're welcome, Cora, my friend. All right. As Sniper says, the ants are lined up. And Eric Point says, another great live. 2 signs that it's time to go. Love you guys. Cora, send me an email. Or we're here for you. So every time you come in, let's just keep talking about it. Let's make things happen. Let's make good things happen for each other. Love you guys.